Hey everyone, this is IlluMiNaughty, and today's lecture is going to be on using man-in-the-middle plugins, as well as a brief introduction into the Beef framework. Basically, I started my Apache 2 server. You can type that by using the command service space Apache 2 space start. Once that's started, we can go ahead and start our Beef server. So let me just switch over to Beef, and I'm going to go ahead and start it. Now, on the next video, I will show you how to install the Beef framework into your Kali machine. But for now, we're going to use basically inject a hook into the browser of our target machine, which again we're going to be using the virtual Windows 10 machine that we've been using for the past few videos. So as we wait till the Beef framework is loading, what we can do for man in the middle, we can start our command. So let me type into that directory, and we're going to type in man in the middle mf.py, and then we're going to put --arp --spoof --gateway. Now the gateway address is, of course, is the network address of your router. Then we're going to use --target, and the target machine for the Windows 10 or the target machine that you're trying to target. So if we go here, we can see the IP address is 192.168.1.210. So let's go back to our Kali machine, and we'll put in 192.168.1.210. Then we're going to specify the interface. In our case, we're going to be using Ethernet 0 or ETH 0. Then we're going to put the --JS for JavaScript URL. Then we're going to put in the web server address of the Kali machine. So in our case, it's 192.168.1.205. Then the colon and port 3000/hook.js. So now, if you notice in our Beef terminal here that we have the user interface URL, and we have the hook URL, and that's basically what we're going to use man in the middle framework for. Is we're going to hook that that JavaScript hook into our web server. So if we right click on the UI and click open link, that'll give us the user interface for Beef, and it'll just take a few moments here. And by the way, the music you're hearing is from Magic Music on YouTube, from Tracktown MCS. I've been listening to their music for the past couple of days, and I'm pretty impressed. But let me just quickly sign in here. This is the Beef framework user interface, which I'll discuss in our next video. And you can see we're now currently logged in and have access. So now, in order to get this to work, so that when the user goes into the web browser, goes onto your web page, you'll be able to hook into their backdoor using their browser. So Just bear with me here. Let me go ahead and run this hook. We'll press enter. Okay, so it looks like everything is green in our case. We have our hook set up. Now there's just one last thing to do. If you notice, if I go to Microsoft Edge, and I type in the server address, should get a web page, but we still wouldn't be hooked into the browser because we still gotta enter in the script onto our index page. So in order to edit that, we'll just go to home, or in my case, you'll go to variable or var directory and then www. And then we'll go to HTML. Open. We're going to edit this HTML file. And we're going to inject, or not inject, basically enter in anywhere our script. So we're going to put the word script. Source equals HTTP. Yeah, we should have, here, this is quicker. We go to our hook.js, or here, we can take this one here. Copy. And we can paste that here. And of course, delete the double. And we close it. And then save the file. So now that that's done, we go into our B framework. And I reload the page, or the user goes back to the page. Once the script runs, we should get a hook on the online browser for B. So, as you can see, we're now connected through a backdoor via the web browser that the user has been visiting. And now you can actually send commands using man-in-the-middle framework, as well as injecting that URL using man-in-the-middle framework, and then using B to send the commands. For instance, if you click on redirect, you can see different commands that you could send. Now, green means that it will work 100% of the time. Orange means it may work. Red means that it wouldn't work on the current user's browser. So let's say if we click on redirect browser, and let me just expand this. You can see that you can enter in the URL. So let's say if we wanted to the user to always go to, say, nasa.gov. They've been my target for these videos for the past few times, but why not? So we'll click on execute, and on our Windows machine, you should see that we were redirected to the NASA website. So now if I was to like, hey, wait a minute, how did I get to NASA? And I go back to the web server that I was previously on, it'll load up the page, and you could once again either click on the last command and click on re-execute command. Like, no, you got to go back. So basically, that's how Beef framework works, as well as using man in the middle to inject the URL code. So that basically covers this video. Our next video is going to be installing the Beef framework, which is kind of similar to the Veil. I kind of like using Beef a lot more. There's a lot more payloads that you can use. Again, this is all for educational purposes. I don't condone using it on any public networks without permission, or any, well, nothing that belongs to you. Feel free to use this on your own networks, which is perfectly fine. Outside of that, enjoy the rest of the evening. Click the like button if you like the video. If you don't like the video, go ahead and still click the like button, and it'll motivate me to make more of these videos. Thanks. Have a good night.